So Jeff, tell me about your sales rep. And you mentioned earlier that you drove all around, you shopped it, you looked at different dealerships. What was your experience as far as with your sales?
Well, our salesperson, he knew his stuff. He knew the cars, very excited about them. Other locations we went to just did not have the excitement. Didn't seem like they wanted to get the sale. And they did not know, we'd ask them a question about the car. Well, I don't know, let me go get my papers and see. And it's, kind of shut us down. They weren't too excited. And then when we came to Kia, the salesperson, he knew right off. He answered our questions. He gave us statistics. He gave us what we needed to know. And he knew things about the other vehicles too from other dealerships to compare.
This is Dan Rivera, one of our veterans from the High Country sales team.
Hello, Dina.
Dan, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Tell me about Dan the man.
Well, Dina, I've been here a long time. I've been here 10 years, so I've sold a lot of cars to a lot of folks here in the Four Corners area.
What do you like to do, Dan?
Well, I play hard, I work hard, so that takes up a lot of my time. I got a ranch in Colorado. I got a place here in Flora Vista. I go to the lake boating, water skiing, jet skiing, doing all that stuff. I go up in the hills, go snowboarding and skiing. And the rest of the time, my critters take up all my time.
Yeah. Well, Dan, I'm a new customer. Tell me why I should buy from Dan from High Country.
Well, it's pretty easy to answer that because we got an excellent inventory. We have an excellent staff here to help people buy cars, and I want to treat people just exactly how I want to be treated. So it's pretty easy. Plus, we have an award-winning service department, and they take good care of you in there too.
Well, okay. I'm sold, Dan. Thanks.
Let's do it.
Now, Dan, you're multilingual?
I do. I se habla español. So, pasen el puente, vengan todos, compren un carro aquí a High Country.
What he said.
Tell me about your sales rep and your sales rep experience.
His name is Ron, and he was absolutely amazing. He just was the one doing all the running back and forth and being real accommodating to me. He just kept a positive beat on everything, and then when it was time to get into my vehicle, he showed me everything about it and asked if I had questions. He even stayed late. His wife was calling him for dinner, so
That's
it was good. It was awesome service, amazing.
This is Ron Lockmiller, one of the great High Country Kia sales staff. Hi, Ron.
How do you do, young lady?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, very good.
So tell me about Ron Lockmiller.
Oh boy, a grandpa, husband, family man, been in the car business for a few years and enjoy working with the public.
Now, when you're not providing great Kia sales support, what are you doing?
I like to travel. Mexico's got our heart. My wife and I, we go down to Mexico quite a bit. We have a little home down there, and we sneak away a lot.
Have you been in Farmington for a while?
About 30 years.
Wow. So, when I'm ready to buy a High Country Kia vehicle, why should I come and visit Ron?
Well, in the years of business, I've learned one thing in this car business, and I think it's pretty important to get personal with a person, to find out what their needs are. Not only sell them one car, hopefully sell their family some cars, their children, and find out their background. What do they like? What do they need? And be helpful that way. And in the long run, you're not only just doing numbers and selling a car, you're getting personal and you're making a friend.
So buy your next vehicle from Ron Lockmiller.
We set up an appointment, went in, sat down, and she just started describing all the features of the car, and she was really more in tune to our needs, what we were looking for, and she, from start to finish, she was just very knowledgeable and very friendly. 4 hours later, we were driving off the lot with the new car.
That sounds pretty easy.
It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's your High Country experience.
That's good.
Nice. So your sales rep, knowledgeable, friendly?
Very knowledgeable, very friendly, and very exciting to work with.
Good.
She was more excited at first than we were, and at the end she was really happy, and it felt right.
This is Henrietta Benelli, one of the great High Country sales team members. Henrietta, how are you?
Good, I'm doing great.
Good. Tell us about yourself.
I'm Henrietta Benelli, and I've been in the car business for the last 20 years, different dealerships, and I'm currently at High Country. I totally love my job. I'm a very enthused salesperson, and I just get out and want to meet people and just do what it needs to get you in a car and send you down the road.
Now, when you're not a part of the High Country sales team, what are you doing on a personal level?
Well, actually, I love to do a lot of things. I love to I go to school and I like to read a lot, but mainly the basic things is I'm a martial artist. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, actually, so. But actually, I'm also Miss Northern Navajo from 87, 88, and I represented the Navajo Nation as a leader, and I also think that translates to the sales business. I'm almost, quote, the Silverado Queen, and I just love selling cars, and I love meeting people, and I love meeting their interests and their needs.
So, Henrietta, if I'm ready to buy a car, why should I buy from you?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that we sit down and we talk one-on-one, and I'm actually bilingual, so I can do it in Navajo and English, and we can actually go through your needs and your wants, put you in the right vehicle at the payment that you desire, the interest rates. We discuss all of these financial options, and we just try to make you happy and make you a good, satisfied customer of High Country.
Now, you said you're bilingual.
Yes, I am. So, Henrietta Benali and Chia Kure High Country National. Aron la chirin khanda henni bikej that is ahagido danum mazigi danjoni yo danolen kure na khanda natha kure High Country din na khanda natha yeah.
I could have said that better.
At High Country Kia, their people make the difference. And the sales team is a great example of the superior service you'll receive at High Country. Longtime employees of High Country, our sales team is professionally Kia trained, friendly, and knowledgeable. They're understanding, they'll listen to your needs, and will work within your budget to get you the Kia you want and deserve. High Country Kia's goal is to have you drive home completely satisfied. There is even service after the sale. They will keep you up to date on vehicle servicing. Good people doing a great job helping you get the vehicle you deserve. If you're going to shop, make High Country your first stop. Come meet the High Country Kia sales team.
So thanks for taking the time to meet the wonderful sales staff here at High Country Kia. They're here to make sure that you get the right vehicle at the right price that works for you. This is Dina Davis saying come on over and experience the High Country difference for yourself. Cross on over that money-saving bridge to High Country Kia Aztec.